Hello, JustJockTV versus Scotland. It's the Janitor once again with the clean down. First of all, thanks very much to Jenny once again for being the wonderful camera woman that she is. Been doing a few weeks without her and it's been slightly different, been slightly weird, but we're going to get on yet. See how it is this time. Anyway, first of all, as well, shout outs to Saberdog, Defra Veals, Ian from Dundee, Samurai Pizza Ken, aka Shao Ken, Milligano, Breslin, all you guys for giving me some ideas. Sean Brandstar as well for ideas to post and do on Facebook. It's great that you guys helped me out there because I really wasn't sure what to talk about this week, so thank you very much. Anyway, we're going to jump right into it with Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012. Basically, the patch is coming out next week for the consoles. I'm looking forward to it, and a lot of people are looking forward to it, but according to the arcade players in Japan, across the world, there's apparently some stealth nerfs that no one knows about. Apparently Bison's EX Cycle Crusher from Full Screen can whiff now, which is, I don't know, it's maybe a big change. I need to ask Milligano, but you know, having that Cycle Crusher to get in seems like a decent way to get in anyway. It seems like a decent move. So anyway, we've apparently lost that in Head Stomp trades as well. I've only really known about Bison stealth nerfs, which kind of disconcerting. I want to know about my characters. I'm sure you guys want to know about your characters as well, but basically, when asked about it on the Capcom Community forums, Seth Killian said that yeah, there's some undiscovered and undisclosed nerfs and buffs in there for you to figure out, and basically what's wrong with that, and he wanted to know what's wrong with that, and quite a bit of the community said their own pieces on it and why they thought there was something wrong with it. Myself, my thoughts, you know, I like getting the patch notes and I like knowing what's coming, but you know, that sense where you've still got to experiment and find things out for yourself, you know, it can help with that save it for nationals element. Maybe people who are playing the game don't know about these nerfs and won't know about these nerfs going into a tournament, but you do, because you've studied the game, you've studied your character, and you've studied other characters, and you maybe know what's going to happen. You know, I like it. I like having that secret. I can tell why some of the people, like Ultra David, came out and said that, you know, the people need them to work out what they're going to do next with their characters, and that's true. But I think they've given us enough to work out what to do with our characters. That these stealth nerfs and buffs, although could definitely change some aspects of the game, I don't think they're going to be, you know, major game breakers like Bison's EX Cycle Crusher and Bison's Head Stomp trading a bit more. I don't see them as total game breakers as of yet. You know, maybe it trades with everything and maybe Head Stomp becomes absolutely useless. We don't know. I'm not saying that, you know, it's not set in stone. We won't know until we've played it. I won't know until I played Milligano when he's Head Stomped the crap out of me and I'm trying to up kick it or something. But you know, keep an open mind. I mean, yeah, it's kind of silly that we've got these stealth nerfs, but it's kind of good as well, because it gives you more to investigate and more to check about the game. So, you know, good or bad things both sides, but that's how Capcom tend to do things. They tend to do some good and some bad things. Speaking of bad things that Capcom has done, we've also got Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I don't know if you were watching NEC or if you've been watching any sort of local tournaments, but Wesker, dominant Wesker. He was in quite a lot of the top 8, quite a lot of the teams in the team battle as well. He featured quite prominently at NEC. And people think that, you know, he's an overpowered character and he needs a nerf. Yeah, I think he is quite powerful, but to be honest, Renegade wrote a pretty convincing article on shoryuken.com. I suggest you all check that out, saying that, you know, he's not as almighty as everybody's making out. You know, he's all fair and about. He is powerful. There are powerful characters in the game like Doom and Strider that have their weaknesses as well. And it was actually Hamish, one of the Edinburgh players, that said, you know, he thinks that the way that Wesker's being played right now when Ultimate comes out, he's not going to be, you know, that everybody's running him. He's going to suffer from overexposure, and people are going to A, get used to playing against him, and B, are going to find creative ways to beat him. And you know, that's what fighting games are all about right there. I mean, admittedly, you know, you've heard me rant, you've heard me moan, you've seen me on the videos, you've seen me on forums, you've seen me on the Facebooks and stuff moaning about how powerful Wesker is. But yeah, that's a valid point. I mean, what Renegade was saying about, you know, he's not almighty, there is ways to beat him. Breslin's also posted strategies saying, you know, they've got a set game plan and pattern, and if you can rattle them, it's a good way to beat a Wesker player. And Hamish talking about the overexposure as well, so you know, we are only what, 2-3 a month in so far. So yeah, you know, it's going to happen right now, as the powerful strategies do prevail. Like Sentinel prevailed in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 to start with when it came out, but you know, he was a non-entity towards the end. I mean, he was a powerful character, but he wasn't, you know, bent as everybody says. You know, Sagat and Vanilla, he was supposed to be, you know, the most destructive force known to man. And people beat him, people got around him. He wasn't winning as many tournaments as he could have, and then sure the eventual nerfs did bring him down a bit, and he's still a strong character, don't get me wrong, but you know, he wasn't, you know, as all dominating. You know, Sagat wasn't guaranteed win, Wesker is not guaranteed win in Ultimate Marvel vs Capcom 3, and basically, you know, we've all just got to pull together, find some strategies to beat him, and just get out there and play. It's the experience, it's a matchup experience that you guys need to get around it. I mean, yeah, he's a powerful character, I bitched and moaned, everybody's bitched and moaned, except Jenny, she doesn't really care about fighting games, but, you know, anybody else, anybody else really, you know, he is a powerful character, but we can't get around it. There are other threats in the game. You just got to immerse yourself in the game and find ways to beat him, and hopefully, over the coming weeks and months, we'll all come up with some technology to get around him, you know, get used to him, get used to what he's going to do, and just see what's coming. Of course, he is a powerful character, and I do not want to dissuade anybody from playing him. He is you know, he is part of the formula to win. He's part of the Trenchcoat Mafia, but you know what I mean. Just got to hunker down. Again, game's only been out a month. Plenty of time for stuff to come out. And if you've got some technology, share it or save it and blow someone up. That'd be even better. Love to see a video where someone knows something about Wesker and just blows them up. But anyway, that's all about Ultimate Marvel vs Capcom 3. Basically, we've got to talk about what else we got. King of Fighters 13. The hottest new release really. It's been seeing quite a lot of action within the fighting game community. I know that over at NEC, players like Justin Wong, Arturo Sanchez and Banana Ken were giving it a bash. And JustBox as well has come out talking to SNK Capcom, I think the channel is. And unfortunately I'm not too familiar with it. I heard the interview. Now that's the only sense I missed there. But I heard the interview. Oops. Anyway, I heard the interview. And JustBox was saying he was really looking to get into this game. You know, it seems like a very rushdown oriented kind of offense heavy game, but you can also really defend in it as well. So it's another versatile game. Sort of plays along the same lines as Super Street Fighter 4, but you know, definitely different, tighter execution. You know, things that people moan about Street Fighter 4. You know, the lessened execution, the comeback mechanics and stuff like that. It doesn't have them. I think it was Haunts from Blue Winner that said it's good, honest fighting. And it does seem like that when you play it. Also, very punishing in my Fisher Price execution, which I'm gonna have to get over that. I do like the game. I've enjoyed playing it so far, just doing the trials and doing arcade mode. Not really had any PvP experience, but we'll roll on to that. We'll go on to that. You know, plenty of events to come and do that. What else have I got written down? Yeah, I've got the trusty notepad back to keep me on track. Anybody who's actually interested in the game. Iori 98 from King of Fighters 98 with the purple flames. Obviously I've not had much history with the series, but you know, basically he's DLC, he's apparently good. Give him a bash, see if you can add him to your team. Right now I'm kind of still thinking of characters. I'm really liking Robert. He seems like a character that I could totally roll with, especially with the whole jacket. After one of his combos, pretty badass. But you know, it's a game like. Also if you're looking for tournament action in Scotland right now, shout out to Saberdog for the King of Shooters, which is at, King of Shooters. Genuinely a shocked reaction there, but that's actually the name of it. I'll post it later. It's twice a fortnight, every 2 weeks, one level up during the Thursday sessions. They're putting on a ranking battle for it. Definitely, if you're in King of Fighters, get down there, you know, test your metal, see against some of the guys. Some of the guys will put you with Saberdog, man. Right now, top 16 in the country at SVB of King of Fighters 13. He hadn't even played the game before. Yeah. So you know, you got competition like that. How sick is that? That's all I'm saying. You got to get down there and play it, man. Down to one level up, Glasgow. Every second Thursday they'll be running that tournament. They run other tournaments concurrently. It's part of the casual sessions that I shout out every single week. But you know, got to get down there. Anyway, special feature this week. We've also got, well, actually first, sneak this in. Street Fighter cross-decking, wah, gems, wah, you know, the usual crap. Well, we'll talk about that when we actually get more concrete evidence anyway. But here we go, we've got a special new trailer for you for Soul Calibur 5. Basically, I'll play it right now and I'll talk over it. What we've got here is this new prologue trailer that's going to tell us everything, 17 years ago in the game, everything that's happened. And basically, you know, Project Soul, Namco, shouts to you guys for bringing out this game. But basically, you know, this is a definitive trailer. So what we see here, we see some guys had the crap being out of them, you know, helmets all over the place, you know, and then it's Nightmare. For those of you that are not familiar with the the series, you can probably tell, bad guy. He's got a big ass sword, he's got glowy red eyes, he's not fun, he's not good. He's a bad egg. And basically he's doing shit that you can't actually do in the game, because let's face it, that A is definitely, you know, got a lot of start up, and B, people would moan if you could do that because you could wipe them out in one go. Probably just a ring out, but you don't know. And then we've got the sort of him holding up the sword. Everybody's all, what is happening? Well, actually nobody's like that because they're all sort of dead, but they're in a sort of arena. And then comes my man Siegfried, character I definitely love playing, and he's got the big Soul Calibur against his Soul Edge. And we're going to see them swinging some big swords. Total manly action in this armour. I don't know, I think these guys are clashing or something. I've never actually seen this happen in any of the games, but you know, basically what seems to be happening here is Siegfried seems to be succumbing to that mechanical biovirus that Cable has, as he's totally just seizing up. But fear not, as he is going Super Saiyan and unleashing some almighty energy. Nightmare, not wanting to be outdone, will probably follow in the same act, because this is how these trailers go. You know, usually some guy will power up, some other guy's powered up. Yep, what is he actually doing? You can see I've got this loading as well. But anyway, the usual spot that you've got in these sort of trailers, the big heavy guys come in and smack each other. Very, you know, I'd say art noir maybe, I don't know, avant-garde, I don't know what these words are, but it seems very artsy, seems very, you know, anime inspired, and that's really it. After 17 years, this sword was thought to have lost its power, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it has not lost its power, and when Soul Calibur 5 hits in February, we will realise the full power of this. So anyway, yeah, food for thought right there. This sword, is it going to get more powerful? What's going to happen? I'm sitting normally on my seat, but you can, you know, I would say I'm on the edge of my seat for this one. Anyway, no, to be honest, Soul Calibur 5, it's going to be a fun game. I've said them on occasion before, I really love the series. I've played every other iteration all the way up to it. Obviously not to a high competitive level, because, you know, I'm a bit of a scrub as a master. I didn't actually get good until Street Fighter 4, and good is a debatable term. But anyway, speaking of, you know, local tournament experience, we've got the Road to Ape Spotting. And last week it was hosted once again, Stage 3, Part 1, by Control Defeat. Once again, shout outs to you guys for putting on another epic event. I know you guys run it later than usual, but man, you get it done in time, you get it done quick. And it's really great to see. I'm glad you put up a stream as well. It was great to see the stream. The stream ran quite well. You know, there was no real halts in the stream. The action was thick and fast. And shout outs to Milligano and Vile Styles for stepping up and doing commentary. I know you guys don't usually step up and do it. Nathan definitely had some sick play-by-play. Vile Styles was adding quite a bit of colour as well. You guys really held it down, and you know, as someone who wants to get into the commentary side myself, man, it's good to see some other guys step up to the plate. Once again, of course, Rokankin doing his usual stuff on the stream. Definitely, you know, keep it up, man. Hopefully commentate with all you guys sometime later. I'm going to be at the next Road to Ape Spotting event. Hopefully there'll be a stream, hopefully I'll be able to comment. In fact, there will be a stream, it's one level up. And I'll be able to commentate for it with you guys, hopefully, to try it out, because, you know, you guys had some good play-by-play, and I hope you guys can bounce off me and my monochromatic colour. Yeah, no, shitting on myself, not a good idea, but you know, whatever. Anyway, once again, shouts to Control Defeat. You guys, from what I heard, put on another good event. From the stream anyway, it seemed like another solid event, and keep it up, guys. It's great that you guys over in Hamilton are supporting our fighting game community. It's always heartwarming when a place opens their doors to let us have these events, and please, you know, continue them on, and we'll keep pushing you, man, if you keep pushing us. Once again, shouts to you guys, and of course shouts to the epic matches we saw. Shouts to Milligano and Bigpool for their epic final, and shouts to Cryptic and Breslin once again for putting on our final. Of course, Milligano and Breslin winning these events, getting the major seed points, but everybody else obviously getting the points that they need. It's good to see some other guys appear I've not seen before, and please keep coming to the events, man. Love talking to all you guys, all you new guys coming up. Love seeing all you guys playing, and usually when new guys appear, they absolutely destroy me. But anyway, what else have we got? We've got the vote for Hype Spawn wrapped up for the singles last week, with Virtua Fighter 5 taking the singles spots. That's spot number 4 for Virtua Fighter 5. A bit controversial for the team spot number 5, with a bit of a tie. Other things as well. So we've ran it for another week. Just Ultimate Marvel vs Capcom 3 versus Third Strike. The vote will close tomorrow. Guys, get your votes in, make it count, and please, you know, hopefully you'll get the game that you want. If not, hopefully the game that you wanted anyway is already there. If not, you know, it's a community vote. I mean, I know myself, if your game's not in, I will try my hardest to try and get them appearing at the event in some form. If it's casuals, if it's, you know, after hours tournaments, if we can do it in some hotel rooms, you know, get some money on the go, make it a seedy sort of dirty affair for Mortal Kombat voters, definitely, because that's the way your game is. Of course, the casual sessions every week coming up. We've got Wednesday nights Counting in Dundee, and the Twitch Edinburgh get their Wednesday nights. Thursday nights it's one level up. Of course, I've already said King of Shitters will be this week, and in 2 weeks, and 2 weeks after that, 2 weeks after that, for the King of Fighters ranking battles, and Control Defeat on the Sunday. And next week, of course, we've got two tournaments coming up, both on the Sunday. If you've been over in Edinburgh and in Gamerbase, Gamerbase is putting on its finals. Check their boards to see if you've qualified for the finals. I know guys like Iwazaru have, and they're fighting for, I think it's Turtle Beaches that the prizes are. It's a good gaming headset anyway. I know I think Belvedere's going over that side of the country. Meanwhile, if you want to chill and party with the Janitor, go over to the Road to Hype spot in Part 3 Stage 2, where I'll be there holding it down on the stream. Probably not holding it down in the tournament, because let's face it, not been doing so well recently. Come over to Glasgow, come over to One Level Up, and chill out and party with us. So anyway, I don't know, I think that's about it really, wrapping it up this week. Once again, shout outs to all the guys that gave me some information. Shout outs to everybody else, you know, for being so good support. Shout outs to Rochinagi for also Rochinagi and Neo Empire, and Kenny's own One Level Up site for pushing the King of Shitters event. It's always good to get more events out there. And if any of you guys have got any comments or any criticisms, any praises, anything else, please let me know. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. It's good to get some feedback. Love to hear it. Any questions you want answered for next time, any topics you want me to bring up, anything else you want to hear the Janitor do. All 50 of you that will watch weekly, and I do love that 50 of you watch weekly. It's a nice manageable number. Could probably all get you on room and have a town hall meeting. It'd be great. Be a small party, dedicated to me. Be brilliant. But anyway, thanks very much. Jenny's eyes are closing here. She's getting tired, so we're gonna, you know, call it here. Thanks very much though, and please, you know, stay clean and keep keen. I was the Janitor. Thanks very much.